Hey creators, welcome to the Creators Club with Coach Kimmi. How's it going? You are in the right place because I teach content creators and entrepreneurs how to grow their business online and their brand, how to build passive income while they are sleeping, right? Making money while you laying in the bed. I always say, babies making money on YouTube. Why not you? Let's go. All right, so today we're talking about how to avoid burnout as a creator. How to avoid burnout, because it happens. As much as I love creating, as much as you love creating, there are going to be times where you're like, you know what, forget this. I don't want to talk to nobody. I don't want to see no film. I ain't doing no video. I ain't doing nothing. You are just tired. In order to prevent that, you need to put breaks into your systems. Yes, you got to put breaks in there, because if you don't, you will burn out. And if you let your channel go too long, or your podcast go too long, your email list, your blog, or anything go too long, and you don't show up, your clients and your audience are going somewhere else because they're looking for that information. They're looking for it. So if you don't provide it, they're going to get it from somebody. You ever heard that before? And even with relationships, something is lacking, someone is not there, and all of a sudden you're like, oh, they cheated. They did this. This is not an excuse for cheating. Okay, let's be clear. But I'm just saying something was lacking. So they're going to go get it somewhere. So you want to be the one that is providing that. You ever have a TV show and you just love that TV show, and it's like, dog, they off on hiatus, they on break, so now I got to go find something else. Then you find something else that you fall in love with, another TV show, the original one, you let it go. You like, I ain't need it anyway because I found something else I like. So the same thing as a content creator. You have to build in time so you don't get burned out and then leave your audience high and dry and they go to somewhere else. So what does that look like? That might mean I'm going to record one day per week, and I don't have to record every single day, right? Or it might be I'm going to record 2 weeks out the month or whatever, but we put some time in there, downtime. And you don't want to have to be recording all the time because that will burn you out. So what I do a lot of times, and this is something you might want to do too, is when I'm out and about, I just start filming stuff. I just start moving. I don't know how I'm going to use it. If I'm dressed up, I'm already dressed up anyway. Maybe going to worship, going to the store, going out with my hubby, whatever. I'm already dressed up. I'm feeling cute. I might just start moving like this. And I don't have no sound to it. I just start moving. And then later I put some music to it and a caption. So just always to get in the mindset, when you feel like it, get some bonus footage. They may call that B footage, okay? But get you some bonus footage. And that way, like I said, when you're already out, you might be having a frappe and just drinking it and just take a picture. And then later you could put downtime, relaxing time, whatever. You could put something to it. You can reuse content. So it doesn't always have to be that you're constantly filming something new. I got a lot of videos and a lot of content, and later on I'll come back and put the same thing out. Like I got one that says Happy Sunday that I was dancing. I was kind of feeling myself. I was looking cute and it said Happy Sunday. So what I did was sometime on Sunday, I might put it out one Sunday this month, and then 2 months from now, I'll put it out on another Sunday because it's already written up, it's already filmed, it's already saved in my phone, and I'll just put that out on another Sunday, maybe next month or a month or two from now, right? So batch filming will help you to avoid burnout. And then reusing stuff too. Again, I'm really big on reusing because, again, your audience, everybody don't see everything. You got to remember that too. In this content world, you may think, oh, everybody saw that. No, they did not. They did not. I have a channel, has over 20,000 subscribers, and only 100 and something people saw that video. The other 23,000, 20-something thousand, whatever, they didn't even see it. And so they really trying to show your videos and stuff to new people. So you can put out the same thing every day. Ain't nobody gonna see it. Now you got those ride or die people, and some people do get alerts about everything, but other people do not. For some reason, that's just the algorithm. Not gonna try to fight it. Don't try to whatever. But that happens, and you sitting here like, well, how come this person see everything and this person tells me I haven't seen anything from you in 6 months? Can't understand it, okay? But my point is, you don't have to do so much content that it burns you out. That's the point. And set realistic posting goals. If you tell yourself I'm gonna post once per week, post once per week, and that way you don't get behind. You may say, well, I'm gonna post once per week, and then you don't post till 2 months from now. Now you got to go back and catch up 2 months worth of posting. Of course you're going to be burnt out. So instead of that, what we're going to recommend, and what I do, is you post once a week. That's the best way, just once a week. If you give somebody 2 videos per week, excellent. If you gave them 3 that week, but at least one time per week. And that way you don't get behind. Because if you keep getting behind, it's going to burn you out. You're not going to want to do it. You won't have no audience. You won't have no money. And you'll be back at your 9 to 5 real quick. Okay. Being a content creator is not for everybody. It's not hard, but it does require consistency. It does require consistency. You have to do it all the time. People are looking for you. It's like I said, I go back to to a television series. You know, if you so used to like Knots Landing and stuff like that, I'm dating myself. What's something new on TV? Yellowstone or whatever it is you're watching on TV right now. I don't even know. The Bachelor, whatever. When The Bachelor went off, I like the Golden Bachelor or Golden Bachelorette, those series. But when they are on, I'm there religiously. Master Chef. What's the other one I like with Gordon Ramsay? Hell's Kitchen. I'm sitting here and I know that come on every Tuesday at 2 o'clock or every Wednesday at 4 o'clock or whatever. I am sitting there when it don't come on, like they skip a week because of a holiday or something. I'm like, oh man, or because the game is on. I miss that. And it's the same thing as a content creator. Our audience is looking for us. And you may think, for real? They really they care that much about chocolate chip cookies. They care that much about cutting grass. What? You mean? Yes, they do, guys. Once your audience love you, they love you. Okay? And they're like, don't show up for a week or two. They like, where are you? Are you okay? And it's really a beautiful thing. When your audience love you like that, and I've been blessed. Like I said, I got 3 YouTube channels. And I've been blessed. All 3 of my channels, people love me like that. They're like, where are you? What's up? Are you okay? But when I tell you it's facts, it's so true. So be consistent, but take breaks. And if you just do what you say, the easier part, not have to play catch up, then you won't get that burnout, okay? And the last thing is to do content that feels fun. When you do stuff that you enjoy, it'll make you want to do it. Again, so some days when I'm really feeling cute, I'll go ahead and film a little extra content and stuff, and I'll put it out later. That's why I said get in the habit of doing that. Take your camera with you. Everything is content. Contrary to what my husband, Jeffrey, says. Jeffrey, like, everything ain't content. I'm like, no, everything is content. Everything. When you burn in something, when you mess up something, it's content. You drop something, you made a mess, it's content. You clean it up something, it's content. They want to see you in your bathroom, doing your hair, doing your makeup, just chit-chatting behind the scenes. People love that stuff. So just get in the habit of just filming some extra stuff, and you always got a little something in your reserve, something to play with, you know, something to put out. That way you're not always in search of, well, what can I talk about? And then if all else fails, and after you've done everything, you still need that break, because you're going to need a break, guys. Again, you cannot do this 24/7. Some people try it, and they'll be really active, and like I said, you'll be looking for them after a while, because it's like, and they'll come and tell you, I had to take a break. Most content creators will tell you I have to take a break. And again, on my channel, I've taken my other channel that I'm really active on. I had to take a break too, because I'm just like, I don't want to film. I don't want to do nothing. So I took several breaks, and your channel will always come back. Your numbers and stuff, your analytics will go down when you're not posting new content. That's another reason why you want to be consistent and always have something out if it's just one time per week, so you can stay on YouTube's radar, because then you got to start over. So even with this channel here, this channel was Business Life with Kimmi. Now it's Kreators Klub with Kimmi. And that's because now we're still talking business, but now I want you to make that digital money, right? So that being the case, so I took a whole year off. And I would go back and look at my analytics sometimes, and I'm like, what? People still been watching this. So people like you. Your content is still going to be out there. They're going to still be finding you, because once you put it in YouTube world, it's never going away until you delete it. So they will still find you, but they're going to be looking for more. They're going to be looking for more. So keep our mental space. Keep yourself together. Take a little time. Just be consistent weekly or batching, and that way you can get a little break, okay? That's the whole point. So guys, until next time, I'm going to tell you to keep on creating. Again, what I always say, people, babies making money on YouTube. Why not you? Let's go. Get in the Creators Club. Check out creatorsclubwithkimmi.com. Until later, guys. Bye.